Slashing Cast.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
Have you checked the children?
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Boogeyman is real, and you found him.
Don't you blame the movies! Movies don't create psychos! Movies make psychos more creative!
Horror and Nothing But Horror, brought to you by the Slasher Cast Podcast Network and my YouTube channel Slasher Mori, who talk horror and nothing but horror. And as always, I am joined by my fellow co-host Mori.
Hello.
Pitt isn't here today because he's busy, so he will be with us next episode, hopefully. Basically, today we are going to be talking Wrong Turn. Wrong Turn is technically in the same realm of like Hills of Eyes. It's that type of movie.
But better.
Hills of Eyes is alright. Wrong Turn's franchise doesn't. Not every movie is that great.
It gets messy since they also tried to reboot it with the like 10 something, like 2014 Wrong Turn or something.
That movie sucked. It's not even nothing.
Yeah.
It's nothing even to do with like the cannibal killers or all.
They turned it into like a culty thing, you know?
Yeah, they turned it into a cult, and I'm like, really? That's what you choose to do?
Yeah.
But we're gonna start with guess the character, and I will give more in mind first. So begin.
Oh yeah. You're gonna give me yours? Wink, wink.
Shut up.
Is this character a masculine or feminine presenting character?
Masculine.
Masculine. Okay. Is this a supernatural movie? Is this a typical kind of slasher movie?
Neither.
A psychological movie?
No.
Is it a creature feature?
No. I won't say it's
No? Okay. Is it based on a Stephen King novel?
Nope.
All right, let's see here. Is this character the antagonist of the film, or is it a supporting cast member?
Not the antagonist, but he's also not protagonist. He's like an in-between.
An in-between, okay.
I would say he's an in-between.
In-between, all right. Let's see here. Is this part of a popular horror franchise?
Yes.
Popular because of shows or popular because of games?
Movies.
Movies, okay. Does this movie take place in the United States?
No.
No? Okay.
Like, there are some scenes that I think are, but other than that, the rest of the movie isn't. Can't answer that without giving away where it's actually set.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. So bits and pieces of the United States. This character is not quite the problem. I'm gonna ask this one real quick. Is this a based on is it a TV show focusing on this, or is it a movie?
This character is from the movie.
The movie. So there is a TV show involving it.
There's a TV show. It's the only TV show set in the franchise.
All right. Okay. Is this okay? So it's not a Stephen King thing. Ironically, I would have been like, "Ooh, Pennywise." So there is a TV show, but repeat that answer you just had. My brain completely just because I was leaning towards Pennywise. You said that my brain.
There's only one TV show in the franchise, so all the other things in it are movies.
Is this part of the Evil Dead franchise?
No.
Damn. Okay, all right. Because that would have made it easy, right? Army of Darkness being the only one that doesn't take place in America, but starts off in it. That was like a perfect one. Damn. Let's see. So there is a TV show, and it's the only one of the franchise. But this, where this character is in that movie, takes place a little bit in America, but then takes place somewhere else. So horror movies that take place in other locations. Did this movie release in the early 2000s, the 2010s, or the 2020s?
This movie that the character's in specifically came out. Actually, search. Came out 2010s.
Okay, so 2010s. Single TV show and franchise. But this is a movie. It's not a movie. Um, Partially in America.
Only a tiny section of it. Anyway, like the rest, the entire movie takes place not in America. But
Yeah.
but also just think of, but also just take out in mind that this may not take place on Earth.
It's just part of the Alien franchise.
Yes, it is.
All right, let's see here. So we are thinking about then, because partial Earth leads to only two possible three possible entries. That brings us into Aliens, because of when Ripley is, she's not technically on Earth though. But Ripley, when she's being talked to by executive douche to follow the Marines, you have Prometheus when there's some exploration, things like that, though I don't think that was America, but on Earth itself. And then you have Aliens 4
When I say, like, the thing is, like, obviously
Resurrection.
some scenes in Prometheus, like, I think there is like one I would say is probably in America, but it's in
Fair, when they're technically recruiting some of the other people,
but
yeah.
it's in like a building.
Yeah, so we're talking about, so it's David from Prometheus.
Nope. Not
All
David.
right. Is it the character played by Idris Elba? Ah, okay, so it's actually Wayland Yutani.
Yeah,
Wayland,
it is
sorry, Peter Wayland.
It is Peter Wayland. Like, this is the first time we ever see Peter Wayland in Alien, anyway, as a character. Every other movie he's just mentioned.
Oh yeah, did you hear they did get renewed for second season of Alien Earth?
Yes. And I hope it's good. Right, next character.
Am I guessing your character, or are we flip flopping?
You just guess all mine and then I'll guess all yours.
Okay, all right. I should make like an outline list of all my questions. Masculine or feminine presenting?
Feminine. I can't even
Feminine?
say that word.
Let's see here. So, is this part of a slasher genre, a creature feature, a psychological?
Neither of them.
None of those ones. Okay. Is it a science fiction?
Nope.
Okay. Is this involving supernatural?
This is supernatural, yes.
Supernatural. Okay. So I'm gonna call number D genre questions. Okay, C. uh, is this from the 2000s or like the 90s or earlier?
This is 2000s.
2000s, okay. So from 2000s, it is a supernatural film. Is it a found footage?
No.
Okay. Um, does this involve a videotape?
Yes.
Is this the American or the Japanese version?
American.
American version. Okay. Is this Samira
Yes.
or Samara? However you pronounce it.
Samara.
Yeah.
Samara Morgan was her full name. Can't believe you got
Hell
that
yeah.
one. Can't believe you got that.
I think it's because I'm typing out an outline for myself of like questions to ask things. And I think that just drastically helped my brain thinking, like, being more organized.
Right, no, that's one. This one's going to be a bit hard because I've not actually done this type of before. So you go for it.
Okay. Yep. Masculine or feminine presenting?
Masculine.
Masculine. Okay. Is this a creature feature?
Nope.
A psychological thriller or psychological?
Nope.
Is this a slasher?
Nope.
Is this a supernatural?
Nope.
Okay. Okay. Let's see here. So it's none of those things. Is it a science fiction?
There's science involved. I'll say that. I won't say it's
Science
not
involved.
pure. It's not science fiction, like like set in the future or all. It's just that there is science involved with the horror.
Is it related to Guillermo del Toro?
No.
Okay. Is this based on a book originally? Is the original source material a novel?
Say that again.
Is the original source material for this based on a novel?
No.
Okay. Was this released in the 2000s?
Well, technically yes. I'll say yes.
Technically. So is the story in the 2000s or was the movie created during the 2000s?
So I think. Hang on a minute. Let me double check.
Okay.
Right. So the story takes place before the 2000s, but the version of this that I'm talking about came out in the past few years.
Okay. Okay. Story before 2000s came out in recent years. So we're talking 2010s, 2020s,
Very much why in the past few years, yes.
or the past
And
few
by the
years.
way,
So it
this
involves
is not
science.
one specific. This is not one specific thing either. It's the character is in multiple.
Yeah. Is this part of a popular franchise?
I would say so. Yes.
You can say so. You say it's one of the big ones.
Yeah, I'm trying not to give away what it like exactly what type of thing it is.
Science involved. There's no possessed dolls.
So
No. Okay, so it's not. It's not Chucky. Um, it's not based on a book, so it can't be. It can't be Stephen King. It can't be. Um. So yeah, I was leaning towards Frankenstein originally when you mentioned things. So I was like, oh yeah, and Guillermo del Toro. Ooh, fantastic. Let's see. So I've asked for setting, I've asked its placement, I've asked its genre. Make sure I popular franchise is one of my items. Franchise.
You've not exactly pointed out if it's a movie or not.
Is it a TV show?
No,
So is it a movie?
no,
Ah, so it's a video game.
yes. It's a video game, but there are movies based on it. Not very good ones.
Okay, so the setting of the video game, does this take place on Earth or off of Earth?
On Earth.
On Earth. Okay, is this in Europe,
No. Well,
North America?
no. Some, yeah. America. Some games in the franchise are outside of America, but yeah.
Is this the Resident Evil franchise?
Yes.
Is your character Albert Wesker?
Nope.
Ooh, okay, okay. Is your character affiliated positively with the Umbrella Corporation?
No.
It's their antagonistic to the Umbrella Corporation. Is this related to the mold? Is this character related to the mold? Or is this character related to like the earlier viruses?
Earlier.
Earlier viruses, okay. Um T virus?
Yeah.
T virus, okay. Is this 80? No, you said masculine presenting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Leon Kennedy.
Yes. Good old
Hell yeah.
Leon S. Kennedy. Alright. Um. Give me yours. Uh. Femme or masculine?
Masculine.
Uh. Is this part of a slasher?
No.
Sci-fi.
Yes, possibly sci-fi adjacent. Like it takes themes from sci-fi, but not quite pure sci-fi.
So masculine. So masculine. Uh.
I would argue science fiction related might be that there's some pseudoscience involved.
Pseudoscience. So it's not straight up. It's not straight up sci-fi.
Correct.
Is a creature feature.
No, but creatures are prevalent.
Does this take place on or off Earth?
On Earth.
Does it take place any? Does it take place outside of the US?
There are a couple storylines that show things not in the United States.
Is this a movie?
No.
Is it a video game?
There are video games regarding it.
Is it a TV show?
Yes.
So there are video games based on the TV show.
Correct.
Is this a popular TV show?
Yes.
Is it zombies?
No.
Vampires?
No.
Is there any supernatural involved at all?
Yes. But much like the sci-fi piece or creature feature questions. I think it's more like a hybridization of them to where it's not really the focus. Like I don't think it's genre defining.
Is this character the protagonist?
No.
Are they the antagonist?
Yes.
Yeah, so they're the villain.
What, Lucas?
Is this villain an overarching villain from every season, or is this just one season specific?
I think that's debatable. Um, at least I would debate that. I would say they are present, but they're not the overarching villain. They're just the face.
So they're the face that the villain uses so they don't reveal themselves?
Sort of, because that one's already been revealed. So technically, it's not so they don't reveal
Is this a
themselves.
new show?
Not really. No, it's been out for some years.
What year did it come out?
It came out in I hate when Google like your search engines do like predictive typing, and then it's a pain to get it to not follow that. In the 2010s,
Yeah.
late 2010s.
Is this a anthology series?
No,
Yeah, so not an anthology. I was thinking American Psycho. Not American Psycho. Uh, American Horror Story.
fair. We'll have to look American Horror Story.
TV show. I swear to God. I actually swear to fucking. Is this Stranger Things?
It is Stranger Things. It took you so long.
Is it Vecna
It is in fact back now.
or Henry Creel, whatever you want to call him?
Yeah. Oh, that was good. I like that one.
That took me so long. That was annoying. Um. Next one. Femme or male? Masculine.
Masculine presenting.
Is this person from a video game?
Yes.
Also, it's a video game character. Is there any movies based on the video game?
Yes.
Did the video game come first?
Yes.
Is it in a franchise or is it a singular entity?
Franchise.
Um, is this character the protagonist or antagonist?
Antagonist.
Another villain. Um, um, is this person from? So it's a video. What type of video game? Third person, first.
I don't recall if there are first person segments where this character is related, but I'd say third person.
So the protagonist is. So when you play the game, you are in first,
Third.
third. Silent Hill.
No.
Silent- Is it a popular game franchise?
Yes.
Is it a
Indeed, correct.
well-known one?
Yes.
Um,
You forgot to ask if it was like supernatural or anything like that.
is it supernatural?
No.
Fuck's sake! Is it slash? Is it like a slasher type?
No.
Is it creature feature?
I'd say creatures are prevalent.
Does not help me.
Well, since the creature feature would be things like think of like um
How
definitely
many games would you say are in this franchise?
good question. I'd say there's over 10.
Over 10. Over 10. I hate you.
I'm enjoying this.
I hate you. I don't like how you're enjoying it. Is this like a really well-known one?
Yes.
Give me a hint.
Sunglasses.
What?
Did I frazzle you by you guessing supernatural? Me being like, nope. Did that throw you off?
What do you mean sunglasses?
Okay, let me think of another option, another fun one. That's not just kind of straight give it away because it's fun. I'm enjoying toying with you.
I hate you.
Rain.
That doesn't help either.
It will eventually.
Is the
Um,
rain important?
no. That it's involved.
Heavy. It's not heavy rain because there's only one game in heavy rain.
Exactly. What's another thing that without giving it away? Um, what's another good thing? Um, so I told you sunglasses, I told you rain, stars.
Stars. All I'm getting is Resident Evil.
Okay, and
You've not said you. I did. I asked earlier if it was Resident Evil. You said no.
you asked Silent Hill.
So it is Resident Evil.
There you go.
I thought I asked if it was Resident Evil.
No, you asked Silent Hill.
Fuck, I thought I did ask.
That explains a lot. See, so did you see I was trying a very obvious hint by saying stars and hoping you'd think,
Yeah.
oh, rain. So like
So
constellation.
is it Wesker?
It's Wesker.
What would you have done if I did Wesker for mine?
Why do you think I started asking you pointed questions? I was like, shit, he might have Wesker.
Alright.
That's why I suddenly got a little frenzied when I was
didn't
asking
expect
questions.
you
I was
going,
like,
I didn't
shit.
expect you to go in video games like I did. Alright. Your last one. Your
Yep,
last one.
I'm ready.
Is this person female or male presenting?
Male.
Male presenting. Let me ask again. Video game?
Yes.
Motherfucker. Popular franchise.
Yes.
Resident Evil.
No.
Silent Hill.
Yes.
James.
No.
No?
Nope.
Not James. So it's not the guy from the second game.
Nope.
First game.
Maybe. I've never played anything but Silent Hill 2.
So is it a character from Silent Hill 2?
It's a character from Silent Hill 2.
So it's not James, so it's not the guy you play as. Is it Mary?
No.
Oh wait, it's a male character. What's his name? The fucking guy you find. I forgot the characters.
No.
I forgot characters. It's not him.
No.
What other? Is it Pyramid Head?
It's Pyramid Head.
See what I'm gonna put
Uh,
up with. See what I'm gonna put up with everybody. Seeing this shit.
is Pyramid Head in the first game?
No, cause I'm pretty sure the Pyramid Head is tied to James.
Gotcha. Okay, so the second was good. Okay, I didn't want to mislead you. That's why I was like, ah, shit, I don't know.
No, from what I believe, because obviously in Silent Hill, everybody who goes there, they see different things. So like the creatures that James sees are different from the creatures that all the other characters might be seeing.
Since it's a
So
manifestation of like guilt and things like that.
yeah, and Pyramid Head is basically a manifestation of James.
Okay.
Let me actually.
So the theme of my characters this week, by the way, was I couldn't think of shit, so I was thinking of Dead by Daylight and just went down a list of Dead by Daylight monsters. You know,
It's why
even though Vecna's Ledge.
it's why it made no sense why Pyramid Head was in the live action movies. Basically, those movies were not even anything to do with the book, with the games.
Since
They
it had nothing to do with
they
James, so it didn't have
the
the
movies
horror.
changed a lot because they had the whole thing of Silent Hill be about this girl being the villain, this girl being
Like the reincarnation, like the thing that the big bad needed to like reincarnate or something like that, like take form again.
I don't know. In the movie, it's explained that this girl, she has powers, and basically she created this mirror version of Silent Hill, and
Yeah.
she's the reason why everything happens. Except, or but then obviously you've got the game, which is different. So yeah, basically, Pyramid Head is a manifestation of James Sutherland's guilt and desire for punishment in the game Silent Hill.
I too would like to
He
be punished by a muscle daddy
He
wearing
is
a
not the
pyramid head.
same character, but a physical embodiment of James' psyche created by the town of Silent Hill to torment him for killing his wife Mary.
Oh, I get it. James secretly wants that ripped six pack.
You don't
Makes
realize
sense.
Pyramid in the second game isn't ripped.
I mean, it rips a few things.
Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Hang on a minute. Let me actually search. How are... Did you hear about the Return to the Silent Hill movie that's coming out?
I did, yeah.
Which is basically a live action version of the second game. So, the Silent Hill movies differ from the games primarily through the story and characters alterations, while making a conscious effort to visually replicate the atmosphere and utilize a specific approach to monster design. The first film, for instance, changed the protagonist from a father to a mother and added a subplot, a husband and husband, a decision made to appeal to the wider audience and provide more male characters. Notes Screen The movies also deviate the other way, such as simplifying the game's complex lore or changing how monsters function. Added subplots. A subplot featuring Rose's husband, Christopher, was added after studio notes request more male characters in the film. Plot. The movie simplified the complex cult and lore of the games, sometimes making the story more complicated by changing characters' names, roles, while trying to remain faithful to the source material. So yeah, in the live action movies, Pyramid Head was changed. Was reimagined as an instrument of vengeance instead of a subconscious manifestation.
Oh, and that would be technically the Dead by Daylight's version, wouldn't it? Because he's
He's
that's
also
part of the distribution
taller
form.
in the
Yeah.
he's also taller. He's a lot taller and more muscular in the live action movies. So I think that's the version that the games, the Dead by Daylight, took from.
Yeah,
Uh,
because they describe him as that Avenger kind of thing.
so yeah, in the girl in Silent Hill, uh, she is the daughter of Delilah and niece to Christabella. Alyssa, driving force of events with the disaster of Silent Hill, West Virginia. Alyssa's pain and suffering created the fog world. So basically, this girl, she, because of her, she was bullied and stuff. A lot of shit happened to her. So she ended up creating the. She ended up creating this fog that goes around Silent Hill, and basically, so instead of Silent Hill being a town that shows you shit, this girl basically created another version of Silent Hill.
Okay.
And basically, there's a
Yeah.
whole like cult that in the movie as well, which are trying to. I need to rewatch the movies. Right, are you ready?
Yep, I'm gonna warn you. It is raining hard here, so if for some reason anything cuts out, I will let you know. Only because it's something hard on the rooftop, so I just wanted to warn you.
Right. So Wrong Turn was directed by Rob Schmidt. Schmidt. How do you say that?
Schmidt would make sense.
Produced by Stan Winston, Brian Gilbert, Eric Feig, and Robert Kulzer. Written by Alan B. McElroy. Starring Desmond Harrington, Eliza Dushku, Emmanuel Cricker, Jeremy Sisto, and Kevin Ziggers. Music by Ellie Camaral. Cinematography by John S. Bartley. Edited music by Michael Ross Studios. Constantine Films, Summit Entertainment, Regency Enterprises, which is uncredited for some reason, and Newmark Capital Group. Distributed by 20th Century Fox, United States, Constantine Film for Germany, and Summit Entertainment for International. Running time of 84 minutes. Country, template, playlist. Language, obviously English. Rating is an R. Budget was 12.6 million and it made 28.7 million. It made back its budget and more.
Yeah, so it was a success.
This is the first film. Obviously the fucking franchise goes off the rails a little bit later on.
Oh yeah,
I will start reading.
sounds good.
Several years after the massacre at Fair Lake, seen in Wrong Turn 5, Bloodlines, two college students, Rich. Wait, is this the first film?
Yeah, it's the first film. It's just because of the convoluted storylines of the previous
Oh yeah,
films,
because
they wrote that
one of the movies is a prequel. Um,
two of them are, I believe,
Two of them, yeah.
four
In
and
Wrong Turn
five.
5, Bloodlines, two college students, Rich Stoker and Haley Smith, are rock climbing in a remote forest of West Virginia. When Rich reaches the top of a cliff they are climbing, he is suddenly murdered before he can help Haley up. Someone begins to yank Haley up the cliff, forcing her to cut the rope and fall to the ground. She attempts to escape, but is caught in a line of barbed wire and pulled back into the woods, screaming.
Oh yeah. Sometime later, medical student Chris Flynn drives to the mountains of West Virginia on his way to a business meeting. He stops at a gas station to ask for directions. I'm gonna correct that right now. It's not a business meeting. It's a interview. If I remember correctly, he's interviewing for a position, at the hospital as like either like a medical student, like following a doctor, or maybe even as like an actual doctor. Um, so I just didn't like how they worded that. He stops at a gas station to ask for directions, and the elderly owner named Maynard is of no help. Chris finds a map and decides to go down Bear Mountain Road. He collides with a stopped car whose tires have been punctured. That car belongs to a group of college students on a camping trip. Jesse, Carly, Scott, Evan, and Francine. They soon discover their tire puncture was no accident and find barbed wire wrapped around it, realizing someone did this intentionally.
Evan and Francine stay to watch the cars while the others go to find help. Evan disappears after he hears something from the woods, and Francine finds his ear on the ground as she backs away in horror. Barbed wire is forced into her mouth by a mysterious figure who gar-
Garrett.
gar- garrots
Like
garrots
Garrett Wire. Like Garrett Wire.
with it. The remaining group find a isolated cabin and go inside to use the phone. Horrified to find human body parts in the house, they are forced to hide inside. When the occupants return home, three cannibalistic inbred mountain men, Three Finger, real name Andre, as I say that.
Yeah.
Sawtooth, real name Andu, and One Eye, real name Tubor, enter the cabin with Francine's corpse, and the hiding group. The hiding group watch as her body is dismembered and eaten.
After the cannibals fall asleep, the group attempts to escape, but their captors awaken and chase them in the forest. The group finds cars left from previous victims and try to make an escape plan. Chris gets shot in the leg while trying to distract the cannibals, and the girls take him to a truck where Evan's body spills out. Scott attempts another diversion for the other three to escape, but gets killed with arrows instead. Jesse, Carly, and Chris stumble upon an old watchtower. I believe it's more properly called a fire watch. um, that old tower, old radio, and try to call for help. The cannibals arrived and are alerted when the radio starts responding to the group's call. Unable to get inside, the attackers set the tower on fire. The protagonists escape by jumping out into the trees during a chase in which Carly is decapitated by Three Finger. That's probably my favorite scene of the whole right there. Actually, is the tree chase.
Um, Chris pulls a branch while Jesse lures the attacker for the former to release it, knocking him down. Jesse and Chris flee and hide in a cave until morning. The cannibals find them pushing Chris down the hill, then kidnapping Jesse and taking her back to their cabin. Chris survives the fall and meets a police officer, but the officer is killed by Sawtooth, who shoots him in the eye with an arrow. Chris hitches a ride by holding onto the underside of the truck as Sawtooth drives it back to the cabin where Jesse has been tied down to a bed in preparation to be eaten, and watches fearfully as the cannibals chop up the dead policeman.
Before they can move on to Jesse, Chris sets the building on fire and drives the truck through the wall. He fights out the three cannibals and frees Jesse, and they escape as Chris kills the cannibals by blowing up the cabin. The pair then drive out of the forest and the cannibals' pickup truck and stumble upon Maynard's gas station nearby. Chris takes the map before he and Jesse leave.
In a mid-credit scene, a deputy sheriff who had received the radio call earlier investigates the remains of the destroyed cabin, laughing insanely. Threefinger, who survived the explosion, rises and kills the deputy. Ah, good old Threefinger.
Oh, yeah.
I think isn't he like in every single one?
He's in every single one.
Yeah, like, he's the only one who survives. I think out of all of the movies, my favorite is the one with the TV show.
Yes, that is my favorite as well. It's so cringy, but also also beautifully badass, right? Because you have the special forces host who kind of goes hard. So ultimately, I think Wrong Turn had some really good kill scenes, including like especially the decapitation by Three Finger, as well as honestly, I remember loving the mid credit scene where like they pull up, they're trying to
I think another
investigate.
favorite of mine is the one with the convicts.
Yes, the convicts is 3. So Wrong Turn 2 is the movie. 3 is the convicts. 4 is the asylum. 5 is the one I've actually never seen. Because
Silent Hill.
4 was a sort of a grasp, and 5 was out of nowhere.
Wrong
Like,
Turn. Wrong Turn.
and then technically 6 was the reboot.
So yeah, Wrong Turn 1, 2003. Yeah, Wrong Turn 2 is the TV show.
Yeah. Now hilariously enough, to give you a little bit of fun insight, right? So most of these films were actually filmed in Canada, first of all. It was cheaper to film in Canada. So even though they take place in West Virginia, in the Appalachians of West Virginia, it was filmed in Canada. But the reason why this is important, and the reason why I know this franchise really well, is everyone but myself and my family are from West Virginia, from Appalachia. And in the fourth movie, there are two important environment or places in that movie. There's the college and the asylum, right? The college we're at the very beginning. The college is called the Weston State College. And the asylum is called, I believe it's like the Glenville State Hospital or something along the lines of that. Fun fact. They just flipped the names. My family's from a town called Glenville, West Virginia, that actually has a college in it called the Glenville, State College. And there's a very famous haunted asylum called the Weston State Hospital. They flipped the names. So ironically, my family's always made the
You're also a little bit wrong on the fact that Wrong Turn remake was 6. Because there is a there is a 6.
There's a sixth one as well. Dear God.
Apparently to this list there is a 6th film. That came out in 2014. So in Wrong Turn you've got Wrong Turn 2, which is obviously the TV show.
Oh, Last Resort. Yeah, so I haven't seen 5 or 6.
So then you've got
Oh, I remember now because I was actually working Family Video. It was a basic blockbuster like a rental movie place in 2014. That was my first job. I worked in a movie store. And I remember seeing that Last Resort and reading its synopsis on the back, and I was like, "This is stupid." And then I just basically never watched it. I refused.
So then you've got Wrong Turn 3, which is obviously which is Left 4 Dead, which is the convicts and the police officers.
Yeah, cops and robbers.
And then you've got Wrong Turn 4, which is called Wrong Turn 4 Bloody Beginnings, which I'm guessing is a prequel.
Yeah, because it goes over that the kids were basically patients of the hospital when they were little.
Yeah. Um, so this one takes place during winter, so this is like snow.
Oh yeah.
And then Wrong Turn 5 is called Bloodlines, which I'm guessing is another prequel.
Yeah. And I'm guessing Last Resort is likely a final, like a final piece.
And then Wrong Turn 6, Last Resort. After arriving at Hop Springs, Danny and his friends are exposed to a series of harrowing incidents and are attacked by three cannibal brothers: Sawtooth, One Eye, and Three Finger.
Oh, so this one had to take place after one, or did? Because I think chronologically, I want to say Wrong Turn and then Wrong Turn 3 are the latest films. Because
Wrong Turn 6, The Last Resort, takes place in Hop Springs. The story follows Danny and his friends who travel to a solitude resort. Plot: Danny receives a sudden inheritance and prompts him to visit the resort, a place with a long lost family history.
so everyone could see the cute Lucas. They captured him.
So according to this, on Reddit, apparently someone called into IBD Wrong Turn 6 trivia. The timeline is 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. So
That makes sense.
six takes place before the first film.
So I'm guessing the reason why they did that is they found that people received the three brothers together as better than just Three Finger. So they basically started just making prequel style stuff to have all three of them. Because the first movie, which I think was kind of planned as like a one and done with like a chance for another one, since I
And
think
then
I think I remember reading that the
obviously,
studio kind of forced
and
it.
then obviously we have the remake, which is more of a cult situation than uh cannibals,
Yeah.
which
Look at this cat.
I think everybody didn't like that movie anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've come to the end.
The end.
Right, everybody.
Why not the bloody beginning?
Right, everybody. We want to say thanks for watching, listening, or whatever you're listening or watching this on. Next week, next episode. I need to actually make sure something. So, what we're gonna do in December? I'm thinking we do Christmas episodes, so we talk Christmas horror movies.
Sounds good to me.
So Silent Night, Deadly Night, stuff like that. But New Year's. So everybody, when it comes to New Year's, there won't be a podcast episode on the Friday. There'll be one on the Wednesday instead, because we are going to upload a podcast episode on the Wednesday, and that will be our. We want to upload that on New Year's Eve. That will go up New Year's Eve, and that will be our horror awards, and it'll basically go over movies through this year, horror movies through this year, and stuff like that. And like scores and stuff like that. So we hope everybody did enjoy today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe on the YouTube side. Don't forget to rate us on Spotify or wherever you want to rate us. And I've been One Hill Slasher.
And I've been your other host, Mori.
And remember, this podcast is brought to you by the Social Cast Podcast Network and my YouTube channel, Slasher Media, where we talk horror and nothing but horror, and we'll see you horror fans later. And remember, keep on touching, keep on touching.
Whatever you
Goodbye.
do, don't fall asleep.
Have you checked the children?
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Boogeyman is real, and you found him.
Don't you blame the movies? Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.